What if a single smile, a brief pause, and one carefully chosen sentence could shake an entire fandom? What if the strongest signal didn't come from a bold headline, but from something quietly implied? That is exactly what fans are talking about after Jimin's interview with Vogue Korea. An interview that appeared calm and artistic on the surface, yet carried a deeper emotional weight that many fans believe was impossible to ignore. From the moment the interview clips began circulating online, fans sensed that something felt different. Jimin wasn't simply answering questions as an artist promoting his work. There was a softness in his tone, a sense of comfort in the way he spoke about someone close to him, and a warmth that longtime fans instantly recognized. His expressions shifted subtly, his voice slowed, and his words felt measured, as if he was choosing them with great care. Almost immediately, one idea began spreading across fan communities. Was Jimin quietly hinting at just how close he is to Jungkook? Jimin never mentioned Jungkook's name directly, in a romantic or explicit way, but for many fans, he didn't need to. During the interview, when questions turned toward emotional support, trust, and the people who give him strength behind the scenes, Jimin's demeanor changed. His eyes softened, his smile lingered a little longer, and there was a brief pause before he continued speaking. That pause became one of the most replayed moments by fans, analyzed frame by frame, because it felt full of meaning. For Jikook fans, especially those in the US who have followed their dynamic for years, this moment felt familiar. Jimin has always expressed closeness through subtle actions rather than direct statements. He has often spoken about connection in abstract terms, preferring emotions over labels. So when he describes someone who understands him without words, someone who feels safe simply by being present, fans immediately connected the dots. What made this interview stand out even more was its setting. Vogue Korea is not a casual platform. Every interview is carefully planned, edited, and reviewed. Every sentence matters. That context alone made fans believe that Jimin's words were intentional. In an environment where nothing is accidental, even the smallest hint can feel significant. As the interview continued, Jimin spoke about bonds that don't need to be explained to the outside world. He talked about relationships that grow naturally over time, shaped by shared experiences rather than public validation. This resonated deeply with fans who have long described Jimin and Jungkook's connection in exactly the same way: natural, quiet, and deeply rooted. The discussion around Jikook is real intensified not because of imagination, but because of consistency. Fans pointed out that Jimin's words aligned with years of shared moments between him and Jungkook, from behind-the-scenes interactions to emotional support during difficult times. Fans have documented patterns that feel too steady to dismiss. The Vogue Korea interview felt like another piece of that long, ongoing story. Another detail that caught attention was Jimin's body language. Whenever the conversation drifted toward teamwork, mutual trust, and long-term companionship, his posture relaxed noticeably. His smile became more genuine, less controlled. Fans compared these expressions to moments when Jungkook has been mentioned in past interviews or seen nearby, noticing striking similarities. Styling choices also became part of the discussion. Some fans noticed that Jimin wore accessories similar to ones Jungkook has worn before. While not proof of anything on its own, it added another layer to the analysis. In a fandom where symbolism has always played a role, even fashion details can spark conversation. What many fans found most compelling was Jimin's calm confidence throughout the interview. There was no hesitation, no nervous deflection, no attempt to shut down the topic of closeness. Instead, he spoke with ease, as if he was comfortable with the message he was conveying. This led fans to believe that his words were not accidental fan service, but a subtle and personal expression of truth. Later, behind-the-scenes footage from the Vogue shoot added even more fuel to the discussion. When asked about trust, Jimin answered that it grows from shared time, shared silence, and shared growth. Fans immediately connected these ideas to Jungkook, recalling countless moments where the two have spoken about growing together, learning from each other, and finding comfort in simply being in the same space. Once fans noticed these patterns, everything seemed to connect. Each answer felt linked to the next. Each pause felt intentional. Many began asking not whether Jikook is real, but how long Jimin has been quietly communicating this closeness through carefully chosen words. US-based fans reacted strongly, sharing clips across platforms, creating slow-motion edits, and comparing Jimin's statements with Jungkook's past interviews. Some noticed similarities in phrasing, as if both were describing the same bond from different perspectives. Others pointed out how both artists often speak about emotional safety in nearly identical terms. It is important to be clear that Jimin did not confirm a relationship or apply any labels. What he offered instead was something many fans consider more meaningful: honesty expressed through implication rather than declaration. And as discussions continue to grow, fans remain focused on every detail, every expression, and every word, waiting to see what the next moment might reveal. As the conversation around this interview continues to spread, one thing becomes very clear. Jimin didn't need to say much for his message to land. In a space filled with careful wording and controlled appearances, the quiet confidence in his answers stood out the most. Fans aren't reacting because of one sentence alone, but because of how everything fits together. The tone of his voice, the pauses, the way he spoke about closeness and trust, and the familiarity in his expressions all combined into something that felt deeply personal. For many fans, this interview felt less like speculation and more like recognition. It didn't create a new story, it echoed an old one, a story that fans believe has been unfolding slowly over the years through shared moments, mutual support, and emotional alignment between Jimin and Jungkook. The Vogue Korea interview simply brought those feelings back to the surface, reminding fans why the phrase "Jikook is real" continues to hold such power. What makes this moment special is its subtlety. There was no shock value, no dramatic reveal, no attempt to shut down the topic of closeness. Instead, there was sincerity. And in a world where idols are often expected to explain themselves clearly and loudly, Jimin chose softness. That choice alone speaks volumes to fans who have followed his journey closely. Whether people see this as confirmation, coincidence, or simply a beautiful bond between two artists, one thing can't be denied. Jimin's words resonated. They sparked conversation, emotion, and connection across the fandom, especially among Jikook fans in the US who continue to analyze, discuss, and share their interpretations with passion. Now the question is no longer just about what Jimin said, but about what comes next. Will there be more moments like this? More interviews, more quiet hints, more shared emotions that fans can recognize instantly? If you're a Jikook fan, or if this interview made you pause and think, share your thoughts in the comments. Did you feel the same energy? Did Jimin's words stand out to you too? Don't forget to like the video, subscribe for more updates, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next moment that has everyone talking.